Alright people, how we doing? Welcome to the channel. We are going to be live streaming some Pokemon Champions today. I'm going to be showing off my... Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. I think this is my chat log over here, but I could be wrong. If it ends up not being my chat log, that'll be a sad day. But at the same time, we're going to do this anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and show off the team that we're going to be playing with. This team, now I came back to this team because last season I got highest rank I've ever been. And truthfully, I loved using this team. I want to look at the details so I can go over it with you guys. Oop. And this team's really good. So, it's a rain team, and you have the best rain setter in the game, Mr. Sableye. He is holding the Damp Rock, so when you set up Rain Dance, it lasts for 8 turns, which is pretty sick. Swampert is one of the best Megas to use in the rain because it gets Swift Swim. So once it gets Swift Swim, and his attack stat's like absolutely ridiculous, he can just kind of take out a ton of threats with a lot of good coverage moves like Wave Crash, Earthquake, and Ice Punch. Arcaludon is one of the GOATs in the rain because he has Electro Shot, which works in 1 turn in the rain, and it boosts his special attack. If you don't know that, then you gotta learn more about Pokemon Champions because that dude's everywhere. Pelipper is our secondary rain setter, and a super amazing support Pokemon. We have Metagross as our secondary Mega. It kind of just fits in pretty well, and we usually will bring it if we're running into a lot of fairies. And Overquill is a Swift Swim user as well. He's going to be super fast in the rain, pretty much faster than anything that doesn't have a Tailwind. Yeah, he uses the move Minimize to get really hard to hit, essentially. So not only is it really hard to hit him, but at the same time, we basically have a free range for anybody, any fairies as well, because he's a poison user. So I'm excited to run this team because it's just very successful, and I like perfecting my teams. So I really like trying to get as good as I possibly can. Trying to open up. There we are. All right, let's get into our games. Gonna go ahead and just jump into the fight. I didn't show the stats. I probably should have showed the stats, but it is okay. Not the end of the world. Let's see what we can do in our first game. Oi, grabbing my charger. Oi. Alright, we got a nice little challenge immediately. It looks like we are going to be playing a Mega Tyranitar team. I have a feeling they want to bring Tyranitar because they know how my team is fully based around rain specifically. So this is going to be interesting to see what they go with. Now, if we go Sableye and... I'm really hoping they bring Staraptor. I'm very good against Staraptor. Tyranitar, on the other hand, isn't going to be very fun because we can't really do much to him. And then we have the Ooh, they could do Sinestcha, Staraptor, and that's really good against Arcaludon because then they can just beat up Arcaludon. This is going to be interesting. Do they have any moves that for sure hit all the time? No. This might be a decent time to run an Overquill set. I don't think... I mean, they could have Aura Sphere with Tyranitar, right? I don't think... I'm not too worried about it. I don't know... Which moves do they have? Does Iron Head miss? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess they could have a move, but at the same time, I'm gonna run this set with Sableye. I'm gonna bring my Mega Swampert in the back, and then I'm going to bring Pelipper to fight. Oh, I got that off just in time. I have that problem where I will legit forget that there's a timer. But yeah, let's get it. We got our first game. I'm excited. And yeah, we look very similar, our characters, funny enough. Same eyes, same hair. Alright, interesting. They brought the ghosts. Alright. I'm going to be faster, because I'm just going to go ahead and immediately set up the rain and minimize. I think that's the play, right? They're going to... What are they going to... Shadow Ball Sableye? The good thing is we have Throat Chop, and Throat Chop does... We're stabbed Throat Chop, so it does massive damage against both of these Pokemon. I'm wondering what they brought in the back. Maybe Tyranitar? maybe to turn off the rain when we set it up. But they can't bring in Tyranitar this turn because we're setting up the rain as a move, and they're going to switch in before then. So maybe they do that, but it won't help them because, yep, there it is, immediately. So they're bringing in Tyranitar. Pete wins. Oh, okay, they're bringing in Staraptor. All right. That's fine, that's smart. They wanted to intimidate my, my Quillfish, which is a really good way to kind of neuter the Quillfish, because Quillfish specifically, yes, I'm 5. Nasty Plot. Interesting. Okay. See, I can encore that. I can encore that, sir. Interesting, 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 interesting. Now, we got the minimize off, which is nice. I think we just go ahead and go for the... Oh, you know what? They could use Final Gambit. I doubt it. What to do? I kind of want to use Throat Chop into it, because we're faster, but I can just encore him, right? He wouldn't switch out. He might protect, which is fine, but I'm just going to... Yeah, how about this? Let's do this into him. Let's encore him as well. Yeah, that's fine. If he protects, that's not good. Oh, no, I forgot! Good as gold! Oh, thank God we used Throat Chop. Okay, now we just need to miss. That was a mistake on my end. I forgot that the ability doesn't allow us to encore. Tailwind goes up, that's fine. I don't really care about that too much. In fact, we can encore that. And Make It Rain comes out, and Overquill avoids the attack. Massive. So, if we don't get... Yeah, we got deleted. That makes sense. It's a Nasty Plot. Make It Rain. So, thankfully, they didn't hit Overquill, or our game would have just ended. But that was definitely an oversight by me. We could have burnt the Staraptor, and we didn't. So that does suck. But... He could click Make It Rain again, right? I think we need to go ahead and hit the Staraptor before the Staraptor megas. Maybe the Staraptor isn't gonna mega. Why wouldn't they mega first round? You know what I mean? Do we go ahead and kill the Gentleman? I think we can get away with a Wide Guard. That way he can't Make It Rain again? Let's see. Let's see what happens. We're already in a bad position, so I'm hoping that... What up, Noah's Finder? There we are! How we doing? I hope you DM'd me. That's sick that you're the first person in my live chat. How's it going, brother? If you didn't know, you won our giveaway if you saw my video, and I need you to reach out to me. I don't know if you have yet. I haven't checked my DMs today at church this morning, but happy to see you in chat, especially our first chatter. We missed that attack, massive, and we do get a nice bar barrage off. Then we don't poison, unfortunately. They did have Tyranitar in the back. That's so funny. I figured they might when they didn't mega. But I think we're fine to just click that again, right? Let's go ahead and bring in Swampert. And so we can bring in the rain again, because I really do not like this Sandstorm. It's going to be passive damage against Quillfish, but I'm really hoping that Quillfish keeps avoiding these guys. Sableye got taken out immediately, which was a problem. I can't set up the rain. And he's the best rain setter in the game, but they just deleted him with Make It Rain, which makes sense. I tried to encore him, and I forgot about his ability. I haven't played a Goldingo in like a week. So it just wasn't like top of the mind, you know? Top of the mind. Alright, Swampert comes in. Hopefully he doesn't take too much damage. Quillfish is going to be my saving grace right now if I get anything off. And they do mega. Funny enough, I really thought they would mega the Tyranitar, but that makes sense, I guess. Maybe they didn't mega. Boom! We missed it again! Let's go! That does hit, but we don't take too much damage there. Hopefully we do not flinch. Boom! We didn't flinch. Can we get a poison, please? Boom! That is massive. So that gives us a little bit of stalling power. That's huge. So, I think they're expecting me to switch in the Gentleman. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and Mega Evolve and Wave Crash into Tyranitar and take it out. We have to get some kills here. We are behind, but we have a chance. Okay. They switch into Sinestro? Yep. That makes sense. Alright, they're going to heal, up Staraptor, which is fine. And I want to say that they really need to target into Quill over Quill. They really need to. If they don't, if they ignore it, I don't think they have any moves that are guaranteed to hit on their team. So, boom, they did, and they missed. So that's massive for us. So the reason they keep missing our attacks is because Minimize really... I mean, it's a great move, but it's actually a very annoying move, if I'm being honest. Being against it is very annoying. So you always want to make sure on your teams in Pokemon Champions, especially with Quillfish kind of being sort of meta. It's not really meta, but it's around. You definitely want to make sure that you have something that always hits without fail, so that Minimize, you can get around Minimize, because it is a very annoying... Sweet. Yes, I will check that out, brother. I will get that sent over to you. I'm excited about that one. Giving that one away, that was a fun one. A lot of people really, really like that card. I really like that card personally. Alright, now I think this is a decent time to go ahead and Throat Chop and then switch into Pelly. I think it's a great time. They might go with another Nasty Pop. I'm thinking they're just going to make it rain. And Pelipper does not have a Sash, but we will be faster because of this. And they're not switching in Tyranitar this turn. That would be crazy, actually, if they did that. That'd be a read of a century. They did protect, though, which is fine. That is fine. We did miss with the Throat Chop. Can't protect again, though. They're going to hit Pelipper, which is super effective, but it shouldn't kill me or anything. Alright, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Alright, I think they're going to throw another Make It Rain at us. So I'm going to go ahead and hit into Mr. Cha-Cha. He's faster, so I'm going to Wide Guard, because if they both click spread moves like Matcha Gotcha and Make It Rain, I block both of them, but I think Matcha Gotcha's coming out from Sinestro right here. They might follow me, but I doubt it. Protect. Ah! That was a great move by them. This is a good... I like playing good Pokemon players, and this guy, credit where it's due, baby. This is a really good Pokemon player right now. Alright, I have to win this Weather War. I have to. They're slowly chipping down on my Quillfish, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and protect it. Do I protect it? I need to attack, though. That's the problem. Throat Chop is super effective against Sinestro. Let's do it. Let's protect. I can't switch him in, unfortunately, and I can't protect, can I? Wow, I'm kind of shoehorned right now. Throat Chop. I can use Wide Guard again. Let's do it. I can't switch Swampert in if a Matcha Gotcha comes out. They kill me and they get to heal up all the way. Okay, they have the Culver Berry. This team is good. This is a great, well thought out team by these guys. Hopefully they're using Matcha Gotcha Rock Slide. This gives me a little bit of leeway if they use both. Alright, I think I lose. I think I lost, unfortunately. And I think a crit ignores evasiveness, right? Like if it's already going to be a crit. Good news is we were able to protect ourselves against the Matcha Gotcha. But unfortunately, we're bringing in Swampert into the Sandstorm, which he does not do well in. And here's the good news. Here's the really, really, really good news. We can Wide Guard as many times as we want. So I don't think the Sinestro can actually kill me, as long as we Wide Guard. Now, we might not be faster than Tyranitar, but Tyranitar shouldn't be able to kill Swampert in one hit, right? And we have a chance! It's not a great chance, but we have a chance. Let's see if we can do something. Come on, baby. Come on. Wide Guard? I'm just gonna keep spamming it, dog. They need to attack Pelipper right now. Knockoff? Okay, Pelipper's gone. It's looking bleak! No, we need this to one-hit kill. Okay, check. Oh, gosh. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter who they bring in. It's just going to really mess us up. I don't see how we win. We can't. Dang it! We're not faster than Goldingo. Goldingo is going to smack us in the face with the Make It Rain. I guess my really only chance to win is Goldingo I mean, there's no reason for him not to click exactly what he's going to click. It's a losing move. It's a losing move. Sad to pick, but we did lose. We have to lose some, you know. And I think we played well. I think we made a few mistakes there. They got some really good reads. That's an interesting move. Should we have just Ice Punch? We're not going to kill Sinestro here, so... Machagacha has to miss? It doesn't miss. We lose. Alright. Well, that was a good game. Not going to lie. That was very fun. I don't know why they protected Goldengo here. They should have just attacked there faster. Maybe they thought I was just max speed or something. But Ice Punch into Sinestro with that mistake right there actually could have won us the game. Depending if they maybe are like super... I don't know how fast... I'm pretty sure Goldengo is pretty fast. But lost their first one. That is part of the game. And that is fine. But we have to continue. And honestly, I still really like this team. Like, this team, it can lose a lot of games. And it really doesn't matter too much. What up, Colt? How we doing, buddy? How are we doing? Alright, jumping into our next game. Let's see if we can do anything crazy. Alright, who do we got? That's fine. Alright, we got a Pelipper. Interesting, they have a little bit of rain action. Looks like a Mega Ampharos team, which is kind of fine. I don't really have very much weakness to Electric, which is good. It doesn't even affect Swampert, so they might be deterred not to bring Ampharos because of that. And, who is really good into... Honestly, let me just bring the Titans out. I know I'm not going to be faster, but here's the thing. They're already pretty fast. I mean, they're already slow, Pokemon in general. And I honestly don't think they're going to let me, like set up a bunch of rain and stuff. I will bring Pelipper for the rain. But I really honestly think... Let me rethink this. I'm afraid of King Gambit for Farigiraf. I'm afraid of Mimikyu for Farigiraf, maybe. I'm not sure. This is going to be an interesting one. Should I just bring regular Metagross? That's fine. Bringing 2 Megas. Maybe it makes sense to not Mega 1. What is Swampert's normal ability? Torrent? Under a third of his health? Gets a boost of water moves? Not a very good ability, if you're wondering. I'd probably want to pick Swift Swim. Okay, yeah, they're just going to protect, I'm guessing, Ampharos. Which is fine. And I think we just go ahead and go for the punch. Flash Cannon coming out, hitting Farig is fine. You know what? How about this? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's just switch in Pelipper for now. Go ahead and Earthquake so we can hit Ampharos if it doesn't protect and Farigiraf nicely. And truthfully, at the end of the day, like, they're going to be faster, yeah, but they don't really have too much into. Now, if they just use a move with Ampharos immediately, that might be a problem. I think they're going to protect it, though. Let's see. If they protect... I actually don't want them to protect. I'd rather them just smack Pelipper, because he does have the Focus Sash. So maybe that's good for us if they don't protect, because we actually get to smack Ampharos with a big Earthquake. You know, what if Farigiraf has Grass Knot? Wow, they didn't protect. Farigiraf could hit us with the Grass Knot, but we take care of their Mega immediately. So, even if Farigiraf hits us with the Grass Knot, Swampert kind of did its job, right? Trick Room. Beautiful. Okay, love it. So, Pelipper's pretty slow, too, if you can imagine. They should have protected. What were they thinking? Maybe they thought I wasn't going to click Earthquake because Arcaludon was on the field? That makes a little bit of sense. What up, Sway180? How we doing, buddy? Supreme Overlord comes in. That's why I brought out the... whatchamacallit in the first place. But, honestly, with our Focus Sash still intact, let's go ahead and take out the Farigiraf, and... I mean, there's no reason for us not to Earthquake again, right? In fact, just in case this is like... he could have a Ground Berry. We're gonna kill for. Well, it honestly doesn't matter if we do. We're just gonna double attack. I don't know what they could do to me. That's not gonna kill. It doesn't kill either of my mons. Sorry. Now, I guess Farigiraf could hit us with like Psychic and kill us. Hyper Voice? No. Even max attack. Like, it's just, I love Farigiraf. I have Farigiraf Tamer as my name. I am not scared of a Farigiraf attacking, to be honest. It just doesn't, it never bothers me at all. And this is going to take out the lot. Farigiraf should have a little bit of health left unless we get a high roll. Yeah, 2%. Well, I mean, like I said before, Swampert's done his job, and he's done even more so now. The Citrus Berry does come out, and maybe I should have used Hurricane into it. You could argue that, but I just wanted to make sure we got rid of the threat, which was the King Gambit. Now, they're definitely going to kill both my mons here. But what we can do is we actually go Wide Guard. Because I think that Mimikyu, this is what I think they're thinking. Hyper Voice with Farigiraf, take out Swampert first because of Trick Room. Use whatever with Mimikyu to finish off Pelipper. So if they use Hyper Voice, I can Wide Guard it. And then I can use Earthquake to not only break Mimikyu's Sash. This has to work perfect. This is a read. But once again, I have so many Pokemon left. I have a lot of gas in the tank, so I can afford to be wrong here. Hyper Voice comes out. Boom. Now, I just have to hope Mimikyu is attacking into Swampert. Yes! I mean, I meant to say Pelipper. And it survived! I was happy with it dying. That's perfect, because now we get an extra Earthquake off. They thought we weren't going to be able to get off simply because of Hyper Voice, but they didn't get it off. So with that, we get rid of Mimikyu's Disguise, and that's all they got left. And I think we can protect out the last turn of Trick Room. And we outspeed Mimikyu, so this is going to be fun. Nice. Big win. Nice little comeback win, too, because, truthfully, the first game did not go well if you were here for it. It was a hard-fought game. We almost had a chance to win, but we lost it in the end. But the second game is turning, uh-oh. Hope the stream is going good. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. Beautiful. Alright, that's actually really nice. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of this Mimikyu. GG's, boys and girls. Hold on, is there one more turn of Trick Room? 2 more turns of Trick Room, actually. Wow, okay. Well, let's go ahead and stall one of them out. Actually, you know what? Pelipper can't protect, can he? Because they use Wide Guard. Let's find out. I don't think Mimikyu stands a chance against what we got in the back. We got a Metagross, and we got an Archaludon, so I think we're Gucci on the game. Just trying to get my stream set up. This is actually really like a test stream. Thank you guys so much for jumping in. I hope the stream is running well. I hope you guys can hear it. That's the goal. I'm getting ready to start streaming a whole lot, and I really just wanted to... My buddy helped me already set up a good part of my stream, where my stream looks better. If you go look at my past streams, you'll probably agree. And I think this one, so far, is looking pretty nice. Do we have... I guess we don't have viewers in here, do we? That kind of sucks. Still working on the basics, boys and girls. Still working on it. Alright, that's fine. Literally none of this matters. We're gonna win this game if you just joined us. This game has been over for them for about 2 minutes now. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring in Mr. Metagross. And they can only attack one of us. They have to attack Swampert. Swampert's going to do some massive damage if they don't. But that's kind of the thing, right? We're going to do massive damage anyway. We're just going to go ahead and Wave Crash to end it. And it doesn't matter. I think we just killed them this turn anyways. But let's see what happens. Info. A lot of times with battle, the effects... Oh, with Trick Room? You're correct. Funny enough, I can't see that. Maybe I can. Yeah, I actually remember turning that on, and I had never actually seen them. But funny enough, I'm seeing it on my own stream. So, I usually check. It's a kind of a habit to check the battle effects. But this game is in the What's the term I'm looking for? It's in the bag. We have them basically pinned, and they don't have any Pokemon left. But, so we're basically 1-1. Hopefully, we can continue the streak, because we're going to be on for a little bit here. For everyone in the chat, shout out to you. Thank you for joining, and thanks for watching. Let's go ahead, and yeah, I think they just turned off their switch. Alright, 1-1. Sorry about that, Fouillurind. Now, my highest rating ever is 1580, so we're trying to beat that in this stream. That would be pretty sick. Only in pick phase. Got it. Yeah, it makes sense. You actually turn that on, and I've never noticed it. I just always click the battle info, because there's so much more information on there, too. Like, you can see a whole bunch, and all the time I play this on my phone, and I don't actually pay attention. I just kind of, like, go through it. Okay, we have a Sleep Pavilion. I hate Pavilion so much. Colton in chat knows what I'm talking about. Do they have any moves that always hit? I don't know. Are there any steel moves that always hit? I feel like there are. Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon always hits, right? Can I look at my move info? I bet I can. Won't actually let me look. Alright. I'm thinking about bringing Quillfish here. But Quillfish really isn't good into any of these Pokemon. So maybe it's not the best idea. But I hate Pavilion so much. I feel like they're going to run Farigiraf Pavilion, Scizor in the back. This is interesting. I don't know what to pick. I have to pick something, though. Let's go ahead and go with the Quillfish lead. They can't really turn off weather, right? They could have sunny day. Let's bring this Jiddle and this Jiddle. Let's run it! This team is annoying to play against. You have Quillfish, which, if you don't have a move that always hits, is very difficult to deal with a lot of the time. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. My buddy, actually, funny enough, this is the same webcam I've used in my past web streams. Was this 2009? My last live streams, and it looked horrible in my last ones, but my buddy helped me configure it, and it looks much better, so I appreciate the compliment. It was a very cheap one. Alright, Farigiraf Scrafty. Okay. So, what we're looking at here is we're looking at a fake out from Scrafty. And I actually really like switching into our Caledon immediately here. Let them set up Trick Room. We get the defense, if they fake us out, we get the defense boost from the fake out, which I love. And we can save Quillfish for later, because we're already intimidated, and if he megas, he's going to intimidate us again, which is not good for Quillfish. And Intimidate doesn't matter on our Caledon. So, boom, got the nice little fake out, which means that we get a stamina boost, which is awesome because Scrafty is a fighting type. So he's going to hit us with a fighting type move next turn. But with the Chople Berry and already a defense boost, we are sitting very pretty right now. Trick Room comes up, perfectly fine by me. But we are going to be foul playing into Farigiraf regardless. Should we switch out? No, let's just foul play. I don't think they're going to hit Sableye. And we can go ahead and Electro Shot into... Let's just ignore Scrafty for right now. Can we ignore him? Because I'm pretty sure we can smack him with Aura Sphere next turn and just one-hit KO him. And he might just protect here. I don't think they're going to protect Farigiraf. Right? Farigiraf is very rarely protects, and a lot of times I don't even run Protect on mine. Okay. That might be good, might be bad. Okay, Foul Play is not very effective, but at least we use its very high attack stat. Whoa! Look at that! We get the Chople Berry with the defense boost, so this isn't going to do too much. Half health. Okay, no problem, no problem. That was a crit, but we are going to be taking out the Scizor this turn, and Scrafty specifically. That little man can't take us out next turn in one hit. So we can just one-hit him, as long as he doesn't protect. So I think we're in a winning position already. This is great. Bye-bye, Scizor. Sorry about it. Now, the flip side is they can now Mega Scrafty. So he might get a defense boost. I actually don't know where his stats go. But, do they bring out Farigiraf? Let's see. Yep. Hello. Alright. This is, I think, a good time to bring Quillfish back in. Oh, no, they're going to Mega, and they're going to lower my attack. So that's fine. I'm going to leave. Yeah, we're just going to go for the foul play again. It's super effective, so I can't really cry about it. And they're probably going to Mega and then punch, but I should not die. I have 2 defense boosts. This should kill Scrafty, although if it doesn't, you know, it's not the end of the world because we're already sitting pretty with taking out their main Mega. Okay, they protect, no biggie. Foul play wasn't going to probably even do half anyways. Would have been nice to switch, though. That would have been a nice switch turn. Drain Punch does come out, does not do it. Maybe they're not Mega Scrafty. Maybe they didn't, or maybe they're saving their Mega. Possibly. That gives us another defense boost, and this should kill. Let's see. Nope. 12%. That sucks. Well, at the same time that it did not kill, I want to say I can go ahead and switch into Swampert here and protect with our Caledon to stall Trick Room a little bit, because they really do need Trick Room. They really do need it. I need to start figuring out who their last Pokemon is. I'll do that next turn, or unless they switch this turn, I'll know. Come on, come on. Do they go into our Caledon? They do. Smart. I would have as well. And what is Farigiraf gonna do? They doubled? Oh, wow. That's nice. I got a nice little switch there. Alright, how many more turns in Trick Room? 1 turn. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and Wave Crash into Farigiraf for big boy damage. Should I switch our Caledon into Sableye? I don't want him to heal, but at the same time, does it kill our Caledon? I have a feeling it doesn't kill him. Let's just go ahead and Electro Shot into Scrafty. I don't think it kills. I don't think it might kill me. If it does, that's okay, because we do have a Mega Swampert. Oh, they withdraw. I'm glad I attacked. Maybe they thought I was going to protect? No, I protected last turn. Unnerve. Interesting. This is nice because I Electro-Shotted, so that's super effective into Aerodactyl, which, unless, like, Farigiraf takes me out, that's not gonna kill me, buddy! I am not afraid of, I'll say it again, I am not afraid of Farigiraf attacking me. Let's go! Okay, so we just get to delete a player on the game, Aerodactyl, no shot at surviving this bad boy. Unless it could be Focus Sash, actually, so. Could be Focus Sash, lives on 1. Let's see. That would make sense, right? Who else is running it? It's gotta be Aerodactyl. Somebody's running Focus Sash. Wow, was not that guy. It's usually on Aerodactyl, so. Maybe he was a Mega? I don't know. But that was a rough decision for him, and with the Wave Crash coming in and doing a lot of damage, I would say this game's about wrapped up, because all we really need to do is click a very fast Earthquake into 2 very weak Pokemon. And we got the game on lock. I love it. No Mega came out from them, which is pretty funny, but yeah, this is a pretty easy win for us, I say. We just protect here. What could they do? What could they do? Protect, stall a turn? Go for it. Go for it. We got 2 wins in a row. Love to see it. Let's keep it rolling. I have, by the way, guys, this is the most viewers I've ever had in a chat at one time. 7 viewers. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for being here. If you have any questions about Pokemon, Pokemon Champions, Pokemon card collecting, if you have any questions about how the Earth is overtaken by elites, let me know. I got you. I forgot about that. I forgot about... Okay, they got a little fight left in them. Okay, all right. In all seriousness, I actually forgot about that, and that was kind of stupid. But at the same time, did I protect last turn? Yeah, at the same time, they can't do anything. They literally can't do anything. Who am I more afraid of? Scrafty? Yeah. I don't think they can kill Swampert this turn, although they can try. Yeah, I mean, they can take both of me out right now. But I don't think they can take care of Sableye in the back, and I don't think they can take care of... Yeah, that will take care of our Caledon. Now, Drain Punch will come out. Will it kill me, is the question. Knockoff. Nice. We didn't have an item to knock off, so that did less damage, but that is the game. Thanks for playing, guys. Knew I had that one in the bag. I just stopped paying attention for a second there to try to interact with my chat that hasn't said anything in 5 minutes. Alright, can everybody hear me well as well? Audio sound good? Picture look good? If there's any problems, helps me a ton to let me know. Alright, on to our next game. We are 2-1. We've won 2 games, and we lost our first one. I think one more game, and we're going to be at our highest rank we've ever been. So, I really love this team. Let's keep winning. Let's keep winning, boys and girls. Space Monkey. I know a thing or two about a thing or two. Who do we got? It's a slow one. It'll stay on this black screen for like 10-15 seconds sometimes. Okay. We have Sylveon, which I hate with a passion. And that's part of the reason Metagross is on my team. We have a Charizard. Interesting, interesting, interesting. This is a team of 6 Pokemon for sure. What to do? So, Archaludon really messes up a lot of these Pokemon, right? It is super effective into 4 of them. So, we're definitely going to see some of them. Does that mean I should save him or lead him? Great question. If we get a Sylveon right off the gate, I'm bringing... I kind of like going Swampert here. Swampert is fine into these Pokemon. They don't really have grass moves, right? Charizard probably runs Solar Beam. This game is on console. As of right now, the Switch holds this game, but it is also a mobile game, so you can take part mobily. You can take part mobily. And I actually, this is the majority of the game. I play on my mobile phone because it's so much easier than hooking my Switch up to Wi-Fi or like going to a part of my house where my Switch can get Wi-Fi versus my phone, which has its own internet. I can just play it wherever, and I like playing it on the go. I like playing it while I'm driving. Just don't tell the DMV. And yeah, what was the other question? What do you think about PSA? Will you still use PSA? I have a big order out at PSA right now. Here's the deal. I send cards to PSA that I don't want, that are in great condition, so I can sell them to make money to pay for my house and pay for my YouTube channel. If I had it my way, Tag would be the only... Okay, they're going to fake out Archaludon. In fact, I'm going to let them. And here's why. If they fake me out and Rock Slide, for instance, I get a 2 defense boost with not taking much damage. I really like getting faked out by Archaludon. And protecting kind of robs me of that defense boost. Now, I can run... Did I go ahead and Electro Shot? Yeah, this is what I can do. Actually, I'm probably getting faked out, right? I can go ahead and Aura Sphere Incineroar just in case I don't get faked out. And Will-O-Wisp into Aerodactyl. Let's see it. Alright, and boom. Beautiful. Rain, dude, turning on Rain didn't really mean anything for that turn. I get a defense boost for the cost of not even 10 HP. I will take that all the time. With lots of loading time. Yeah, the loading, it's just kind of connecting the game. But yeah, I'm playing on Switch, but you can play on your phone, and I actually love that. I didn't think I would care. I was like, oh, I'll just play it on my Switch anyways. But I absolutely love the fact that we get to play on our phones now, and I'm so happy they did that. And it was, I mean, it was just a smart move. Because now I was playing with my little cousin at Buffalo Wild Wings today. We're going to go ahead and Rain Dance. They can't turn off the weather this turn, right? They can't switch in anybody that causes weather. So we should be good. They're going to protect. That's fine. We are going to get a nice special attack boost from Electro Shot regardless. I've been going after PSA grade 1s. I love PSA 1s. I actually have quite a few. Let me see if I can reach one. What do they use? Parting Shot? That's fine. That's actually, I think I like that better than taking damage. I actually don't know where I put them. I don't have any within grabbing distance. I have a lot of PSA 1s myself. I love PSA 1s. They're super sick. I actually just had a Legendary Collection Dragonite that was in a PSA 1. I like Tag. I plan on using them when I grade a card. Yeah, I think, I truthfully I love Tag so much. The slabs are beautiful. It's just, the thing is the community specifically the vendor community, which kind of runs the show when it comes to card collecting, because that's the only local events you can go to. They hate tag because all the other vendors around them don't buy tag, and it's like this, it's basically discrimination, and it works. I have tried to push, like, people will not buy my tag slabs. Now, here's what I think I can do here. I don't think they can take out our Caledon. I really want to get rid of Aerodactyl, and I can. I honestly think... I really want to get rid... Charizard's the problem. They're going to Mega Charizard here, and the sun's going to come on. So I'm going to click Rain Dance, so I can immediately turn it off. This is why I love Sableye. This is why I believe Sableye is the best rain setter in the game, is because he can just turn off your weather with Prankster. Prankster goes first. Well, it has priority. It doesn't always go first. If somebody has more priority, or if somebody's faster, or they turn off priority or whatever. But for the most part, Sableye gets to go first. Interesting. Okay, we got, nice! Okay, they thought we were going to Electroshot. This is... Okay, well, they protected. Okay, well, it's kind of a nothing turn, except for we get a special attack boost. So that's actually kind of nice. We are 100,000% clicking Electroshot again. 100%. There's nothing that's going to stop me. And I have a feeling they might try to preserve their Mega, but you cannot stop the Rain Dance Sableye. I'm sorry. Now, what they can do is they can switch in, like, Incineroar. That won't take too much damage. But, oh, you know what? I can Encore. Oh, you know what? This is what I think happens here. Truthfully, this is what I think happens. I think they switch out Charizard because they know that I can Encore. And they know they can't Mega because I'm going to click Rain Dance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and Flash Cannon into Garchomp, get some damage on that gentleman. And I'm going to burn him too. We run the risk of him Megaing, but I really think Charizard is going to switch out here. It's stupid if he doesn't switch out. It is a bad play for him because it's such an obvious play for me to Encore. Bye-bye. Let's go! Sorry if that was loud. Let's go! Let's go! Screw your play. Will-O-Wisp hit? No! Dang it! That play was almost perfect! That play was so perfect. Maybe he... Now, I bet he thinks I don't have Encore, because I haven't used it, right? Big damage, but it didn't kill him. Do I let him fake me out again? That's the question. Do I let him fake me out again? I think that's fine if he does. I get another defense boost. And both of these Pokemon are defense users. I have to burn this Garchomp. I really do need to, because I can kill him in 2 turns. Okay, that's fine. That's fine by me, because now I can actually... He doesn't know I have Encore yet. So I can Encore him next turn, I think, and get away with it. He might switch out. He might just still think I have it. That's some big damage there. He didn't fake out, which I was preparing for, but I didn't protect. Maybe he goes and hits Sableye, because he hates Sableye. He sure did. Okay, I actually like this. I actually like this a lot. I like this a lot. I do. I have Pelly in the back, so I can still turn off Rain. And Swampert, he can't bring in Charizard because he hasn't Mega'd yet. So he literally has to bring in Charizard, probably using Parting Shot this turn. But I got this guy in a sleeper hold. In fact, if he wants to Parting Shot our Caledon, I have him docked right now. I'm going to protect our Caledon in case he Parting Shots, Mega Evolve Swampert, and Earthquake. This should take care of both Mons, and I'm faster than everybody. Unless it's Garchomp's Choice Scarf, but I still think I'm faster. But let's see. I don't think it's Choice Scarf, because he used Protect. Yeah, it's not Choice Scarf. Let's go. I think I already won. Oh, they're switching in. Okay, that makes sense. So I can't hit this, but I do take care of their Garchomp, which is nice. But unfortunately, I was not able to take care of Incineroar. It makes sense. I thought they were going to use Parting Shot. I really didn't just think of them hard switching. But I guess that's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. I wish I would have used Electric Shock. Actually, no, I would have hit my own Pokemon with Earthquake, so that's good. Bye-bye, Garchomp. Now, here is what's going to happen. They're going to bring in Charizard. They're not going to bring in Incineroar. They're going to bring in Charizard. Mark my words. I don't think it's going to be Incineroar. It could be, but I just don't think it. I think they're bringing in Charizard. Thank you. Thank you! Okay, they bring in Charizard. Now they Mega. Now they Mega. But here's the deal. I have a secret. I have a secret. I think, and truthfully, I think they go into Swampert, so I'm just going to protect Swampert here. I am faster, though. They can't, oh, yes, they can stop me from being faster. They're going to Mega, finally. This guy's good. I like playing against good players, like I said earlier. This guy's really, really good. Let's go. All right, they bring out the sun. Not a big deal. Did I Electro Shot? That was the only mistake I made. Oh, no! I Electro Shotted, which takes 2 turns when it's not the rain. That was stupid of me. But, here's the thing. If they're using... Okay, interesting. Wow. You know what sucks? Bad. I used Electro Shot. I'm an idiot. I knew Sun was coming, and I still used Electro Shot. I'm going... Oh, hey! That is my very first donation ever. I'm going with Arena Club grading, $16 versus PSA 80. I actually haven't looked into Arena Club grading. Thank you so much, Arthur Eugene. You're a goat, brother. Thank you for the donation. That's my first one ever. I really do appreciate that. Now, here's the good news. As much as I did use Electro Shot, can I not switch with Swampert? Oh, no. I really just messed up pretty bad. That literally threw the game for me. That using Electro Shot, not thinking about the sun coming up. I think that lost the game for me. So I can turn off the sun here, but they're just gonna switch out next turn. This probably doesn't kill. Hold on. Oh, okay. That would have been crazy. And what are they gonna use? They're not solar beaming. Weather Ball? Right? Into... Ha! Right back at you, baby! And now he can't switch out! Oh my goodness, he didn't know I had Pelipper in the back! That changes everything! That actually changes everything. Because now I can just delete Charizard right now, in fact. Bye-bye, Charizard. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. And he probably went into Pelipper slot, which he doesn't even kill. Bye-bye, Charizard. And honestly, his only bet is to switch into Incineroar to get an Intimidate off. So if he switches into Incineroar, I have to go ahead and smack it with a Hurricane. Aerodactyl switches out, Incineroar comes in, he uses Solar Beam into... He probably was targeting into Swampert, right? Oh, that's a play. I didn't think about that one. Please do not flinch either of my Pokemans. Actually, just not Swampert. That has to be going into Pelipper. There is no reason for it not to be. It didn't even kill me? That's amazing. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! And I got a donation? Dude, that's hype. Dude, thank you guys so much. I don't know if that's is that super chat? That's what it is, a super chat. You get 1 like, Arthur. I appreciate it. I have to look into Arena Club grading. I really don't know too much about it. And, yeah, I just have to... I have to look into it. Are they their own grading company? I thought they were like a gambling site for like slabs and packs, which I hate. I hate those sites. I think they're just it's like a slot machine. It's literally a slot machine. All right, Fake Out is definitely coming, right? But I got this game in the bag, dude. In the actual bag. Protect both to avoid the Fake Out. GG's. GG's. I don't think there's any situation I lose unless they just Rock Slide me into oblivion and I just flinch a bunch. Let's see. Come on. Fake Out comes out. Rock Slide, right? I'm faster than Aerodactyl, I feel like. Oh, wait, no. They have a Tailwind up, right? Is that Tailwind still active or is it petering out this turn? That'd be nice if it peters out this turn. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy. It had to happen like this. I hope you know it really did have to happen like this. Should I? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and wave crash. Let me just Ice Punch him. And Hurricane Incineroar. Sorry, buddy. Sorry it had to be like this. I'm pretty sure I can't lose, but it'd be hilarious if I did, wouldn't it? Hello, Bowser Jr. What up? Hurricane. That just ends it. How am I faster than his instant? His instant has to be like min speed or something. Sorry, Charlie. Sorry, Charlie. Let's go. We are on a 3-win streak. I love to see it. Wave Crash will delete him, and he knows the game's over, so he's going to go ahead and head out. Sorry about that, Space Monkey. Well-fought game. That was a very well-played game by him, and I'm starting to see that, and with that, I believe we are now at our highest rank we have ever been. Let's go. We hit it. Big win. I really want to keep climbing, and I want to get to Masterball Tier 3. I haven't done it yet, so that's my next goal. They are definitely running slabs like slots on do. Yeah, it's like, I don't know if they grade or anything. Like, I don't know anything like that, but specifically, like, opening up, and I know that, like, I have Pokemon behind me. That's like a slot machine, too. But the Pokemon Company, their goal is to sell as much product on shelves as possible. That's really what it is. And I have a lot of sealed product. I have a huge card collection. And, you know, even though it kind of like slot machine in the same way, and I'm the one putting this on myself. Oh, hello, mirror team, almost. Got three of the 6. You know, it's Pokemon cards. I'm not going to stop buying them and opening them anytime soon. In fact, I can't wait. I mean, right now, Pitch Black, Perfect Order, Chaos Rising, very close to MSRP, which is a great, healthy sign for the hobby, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Do we have any grass moves on the team? I don't think so. Hurricane always hits in the rain, so we can't bring Overquill, really. Arcalodon? Here's the thing. I think they might set up the rain for us. Oh, you know who's going to be very helpful this turn? Sableye. Because I can burn Swampert, I can burn Basket Legion, I can burn Sneasler. So I really need to protect that, man. Swampert, and then should we just bring Overquill for insurance? Yeah, let's just bring Overquill. They're going to set the rain for us, right? We have one rain setter that does a good job of setting it. They can't turn off the rain. So we should be fine. They might even lead rain. So let's see. Let's see. But yeah, there's just so many, like Arena Club's one of them. I think they're probably one of the biggest, but there's so many open the slab pack and get a random slab, and it's just them taking crappy slabs. They take good slabs too. They're not all crappy, but it is just another sports gambling app, if you know what I mean. And I personally don't really mess with that too much. All right, interesting. So we have fake out pressure from the Sneasler, but it might just automatically close combat into us. So we're gonna protect just in case. And we're going to go ahead and burn. Who's the biggest threat to us? Yeah, Sneasler. They might Lash Respect into Sableye, but I don't think it's going to kill. I don't think they'd fake out. I think they're just going to click Close Combat. That's what... Of course, I miss my freaking Will-O-Wisp. Oh! That's fine. That does so much damage. Oh my goodness. That must be adaptability. Might even be running Mystic Water. Yes, Arthur. So, in this game, specifically, you can basically take your own Pokemon. Man, this kind of sucks. Alright, they're going to use Close Combat. I just switching into Quillfish, maybe? And I'm going to Will-O-Wisp Swampert, because Swampert's the biggest threat here. Truthfully. I'm not in a good spot, but, yes, so you can use Pokemon Home and transfer in your Pokemon from other games and then play with them. Pokemon Champions, if you don't know about Pokemon Champions, this is a phenomenal game. If you like competitive Pokemon at all, this game is, like, and there's complaints about the game, like all games, like, you're never not going to get that. However, this game specifically is just amazing. It is amazing for the sport, competitive Pokemon, and I really do believe that this is going to enhance the game, because it makes the barrier of entry for competitive Pokemon is so much lower than how it used to be, which you'd have to do so much to build a really good team. And as somebody who used to play competitively, oh, they freeze Sableye. That sucks. That really sucks. We might just have to take an L on this. We're gonna try to minimize. This might just be an auto L. And then burn the Sneasler if we can unfreeze ourselves, maybe? Come on, thaw out, baby. Alright, well, we took a little bit of the brunt force trauma, and Swampert's definitely killing us this turn. We didn't set up the rain, which we don't really need. They need it just as much as we need it. And we did get to burn the Swampert, so that's about all we accomplished in those 3 turns right there. So that was a really bad turn. It honestly stems from us not getting the burn immediately off of Sneasler. It would have done so much damage and hurt Sneasler so much, but fortunately that's just the name of the game. Alright, close combat from Sneasler definitely going into our Caledon. I don't think we have any option but to just Earthquake and protect. They might protect an Earthquake as well, which would be kind of funny. But we out-Earthquake theirs because they're burnt. And when you're burnt as a Pokemon, it halves your physical attack. And it basically allows physical attackers get, like, neutered when they get burnt. So, look at this. Are they Earthquaking, actually? Probably. Probably. Our Earthquake's gonna hurt them more. Watch. Look how much damage this does. It's about, I don't know, 30, 40%? Whatever it did. Nothing! Nothing. Scratch the surface. And we just figured out that we are probably faster than their Swampert, which is very nice. I really want to Earthquake again, but I just can't afford to hit my own Arcalodon, unfortunately. I need to take out the Sneasler, though. I could try the double protect. That would be kind of nasty, wouldn't it? If I get the double protect. I need something to come back in the game. I'm down 4. Maybe this is it. Maybe if I get the double protect, this is it. I didn't get it. I needed something to get me ahead of the game. It is nice that we get a defense boost before we get hit with this Earthquake. I don't think it's gonna be 2 Earthquakes either. But that is going to hurt us very badly. And who do they have in the back? I guess we can check here in a second. Yep. We killed everybody on the field. But we only have... Oh, what up? What up, Dark? How we doing, buddy? I'm just playing some Pokemon Champions. And we're losing this game. We won 3 games in a row, but I think we can't win this. Although, they might be bringing in Pelipper. And that actually helps us. We are faster than Basculegion now, which is nice. The problem is we don't have any moves that hurt Basculegion. Yeah, we lost. We are losing, unfortunately. We can't afford to Wave Crash either. We literally have to hope that this somehow kills Basculegion. And then hope that... I don't know, we lost. We lost. Maybe he just makes a stupid play. We lost. That might just take us, and it does. And we lost that one. Doing good, brother. I am doing great, my man. I just got my stream set up, and the stream looks way better now, which I'm very happy about. You know me, just chilling. Yep, can't win them all. We won 3 in a row, so I'm still up as of right now, which is nice. We are 3-2. And, yeah, honestly, our first game was, like, really close as well. That was a close game, too. We just got, like, we got outclassed immediately, and that was the problem. But let's lock in. We gotta lock in here. Alright. Alright, another team. They have Sableye, too. Wow. This team is literally the exact same as my team, except they don't have Quillfish, they have Sinestro. If I lose, I might be looking to add Sinestro onto my team. What is their play here? I think if we can get our Caledon set up early... Ground is going to help us against their Arcalodon. We can burn 2 of these Pokemon. I like bringing Sableye. I like Quillfish too, just in case they don't have an answer for it, and that is my difference maker. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's get the dub here. Sometimes, that's the thing with Pokemon, sometimes you just lose for turn 1. Like, sometimes you lose before turn 1. Sometimes you lose, like, as they throw out their Pokemon. And sometimes you think you're gonna lose, and you're guaranteed to lose, and you don't. You win. Alright, so here's the good news. We can automatically Electroshock into Pelipper. Now, he's probably going to protect, because he thinks this is an obvious play here. But we get to burn Swampert. And this is big. If we can get this, this is very, very fun. This is very, very fun. Johnny says rank 4. Yeah, that's actually the bottom of Master Ball. So there's Master Ball rank 4, 3, 2, 1, and then Champion tier, which is like, I don't know if it's like top 1,000 in the world. I don't know what it is, but it's very, very up there. And I have aspirations to reach it eventually. Although it takes a really good Pokemon player to get there. I'm not gonna lie. And we get the massive burn off. That is a huge, huge, huge burn. Love it. So did Pelipper protect? Because we can Encore him into protect. Interesting. He goes straight for the Sableye. He must really not like Sableye. Usually people that use Sableye hate Sableye. Ooh, Tailwind. Okay. Alright, so Pelipper's probably running Sash here. Which means it's almost guaranteed to switch out next turn. Because we can Encore it, and it knows we can Encore it. So we get to do big damage here. It's going to get it down to 1, barring it doesn't, it has a Focus Sash. Yep, Focus Sash, there she is. And, truthfully, what can we do here with Sableye? Do we save him? I don't know, I feel like we just use him as a meat shield for right now. And just go ahead and hit Swampert in the face. Let's go ahead and Encore Swampert. And here's my thought process. He's gonna use Earthquake here, most likely, and Protect. Or he's gonna switch out Pelipper. Yeah, I like this. I think we can kill him with Aura Sphere, too. Perfect, so he protected Pelipper, love it. And we get to Encore him in a Wave Crash, so he can't use Earthquake, because that's what he was clicking. He was going to take out Sableye and do big damage into our Arcalodon. Now, he can only hit one of us, which who's he going to hit? Sableye, please? Yes! Okay, bye Sableye, you did your job, buddy. And I think we are about to just destroy him with Aura Sphere, which I guess we should have used Flash Cannon, right? That was stupid of us. We should have used Flash Cannon. Yeah, that wasn't a very smart move, unfortunately, but... Did they switch out Swampert? I'm going to protect Overqwil right here, because I think they're going to switch out Swampert. And they're going to attack with Hurricane into Overqwil so they can get some damage on him, because they up this high in the rank, you know that Overqwil is a problem. Overqwil specifically, love this Pokemon. It's a regional variant of... I guess it's not a regional variant. It's kind of like a new evolution to Quillfish, which I believe didn't get an evolution in the previous games. I think it was a Gen 2 or Gen 3 Pokemon. And his whole thing is using the move Minimize to be extremely hard to hit. Okay? Hurricane, the move that Pelipper has... They're afraid of him. They are very, very afraid of Overqwil. And the reason being is because that man is a menace. I have gotten beat by Overqwil teams 3 or 4 times, and I remember every one of those games. They are the most annoying games to play. Now, we are able to take out the Pelipper, who had the guaranteed hit move, Hurricane, which is massive. Because he's off the field, if they don't have another guaranteed hit move, Overqwil is going to be a massive problem. And here's the thing. Arcalodon isn't dead. He hasn't even been hit yet. He still has his Chople Berry. I'm definitely on the winning edge of this right now. Yeah, no, this is a good game. This is a good game. We are in a winning position for sure. If they can come back and beat us, more power to them. Alright, here's their Arcalodon. Now, the reason I wanted to use my Arcalodon first is because we already have our special attack boosted twice, which means we can Aura Sphere into Arcalodon and take it out. Now, here's the thing. They could be running Aura Sphere too, and that could guarantee hit our Quillfish, our Overquill, but they have to focus our Archaludon, because our Archaludon's a problem right now for them. A big problem that, truthfully, Swampert isn't going to be able to fix. They do get the Wave Crash off. They might just double into Overquill right here. That's going to kill Swampert. Beautiful. If they target into our Overquill to kill it, with Aura Sphere, if they happen to have it, which always hits, that's fine. Dragon Pulse into our Archaludon. Perfect. That's not going to kill us, and Aura Sphere is going to, and we got the Minimize off. I think that's a dub, boys! I think that is a dub. Goodbye, Archaludon. That's why I run Aura Sphere. A lot of people run Dragon Pulse like that, but Aura Sphere is super effective against opposing Archaludon, and fighting is just such a good move to have. What is your webcam and how much was it? I want to start getting to. This is a Logitech C920. Believe it or not, my camera looked really bad before I just tweaked the settings of it. In OBS, which is what I'm using to stream, if you tweak the settings of it, it can look way better. Way better. And I know this looks way better. Like, this is the best camera I've ever streamed on for sure. But it's the same camera I've been using. So if you go look at my old live streams, you're like, oh, that camera sucks. It's the same camera, funny enough. They just have Sableye, so what are they going to do? Disable Archaludon? I'm just going to go ahead and Flash Cannon just in case they disable. And, yeah. This game's over, big fellas. This game is over. Let's go. I like winning against mirror matchups. This team that we're playing had 5 of the same 6 Pokemon that we had. And we really, I really like getting Archaludon started early against opposing Archaludon. That's why I run Aura Sphere. That's one of the reasons, at least. Maybe he has Recover? I don't know. It's over. That's a physical move, so that Light Screen, just so you guys know, it creates 5 turns where you take less damage from special moves, and Archaludon is a special attacker. All of his moves are special moves, but good game. All right, we are now 4-2 is our record. I love it. 4-2, this high up in rank, which is high for me, is really good. We are on it. All right, back to 1580. On to our next game. Yes, sir. Super easy dub. Just the exact same team I'm playing. There actually wasn't. I brought Quillfish. They didn't bring Sinestro, funny enough. Thunder. Ooh, that's not a good sign. Thunder always hits in the rain. They could be running Thunder, but they could be running Lightning Bolt with Farigiraf. Farigiraf, I don't even think learns Thunder. Okay. I hate Meowscarada. Okay, I can burn Basket Legion, and that's it. So typically I like bringing, Sableye when you can really burn. But with Charizard, they might just lead Charizard. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring... Oh, I didn't know it tells you when they're ready. I did not know it told you that. They picked pretty quick. What is this? They go Trick Room? The Sylveon? I really don't like leading Sableye. Sableye just has so many bad matchups here. I really like leading Metagross, funny enough. Now Fire really messes me up. I have to pick my team now. Alright, I'm gonna bring Sableye. I'm gonna do it, and here's why. I don't love it. I just don't love it. But Kowtow Cleave always hits, so we can't really bring Quillfish and feel good about it, because they're definitely bringing, I would bring King Gambit to this fight, at least. Let's see. My settings, basically what you have to go into is you have to add filters. So my buddy sent me some filters. I actually don't know how exactly to do it. He sent me some filters, but you go into the properties on OBS, and you have to, like, play with the color settings. Then you have to go into the filters and go into, like, you have to download NVIDIA filters from the software that my buddy sent me. It's just online, it's a free download, and then you can sharpen the camera, you can put the blur in the back, which really, really adds a lot to the video. Who'd they run? Meowscarada Farigiraf? What? Is this just a simple Rain Dance or Electroshot? Are they gonna triple axle me? Probably. They're probably going to triple axle me. Who are they setting up Trick Room for? Sylveon? Well, goodbye, Arcal. Actually, you know what? Triple Axle doesn't actually do that much damage to Dark Aldo. Flower Trick would make more sense. They're gonna use Flower Trick, right? No, that doesn't do anything either. What are they using on Arcaludon? Knockoff? Okay. Honestly, that makes sense. They have a fighting move. They're gonna use it against this man. But that's not gonna do but half damage, which is very nice. Yeah, Sableye just can't do anything next turn. That's kind of the problem here. We do get a nice boost, and as a fighting type, this is going to be an effective move now, so maybe we get the kill. Who knows? For Rigarath is wild. It is wild. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. It's my, Oh, you know what? I thought we were attacking Meowscarada. Yeah, alrighty. He's just gonna do it again, right? Why do anything else but do it exactly again? Cool thing is it won't kill this time, because with the defense boost that we got, even Helping Hand, if he doesn't Helping Hand, it definitely won't kill. Yeah, I think we survive, and we get a nice little move off. This is okay, because we're getting big damage off on their Pokemon, and their whole goal is... Oh, is that a crit? How did that kill me? Beats me. Beats me. That kind of sucks. I could have just protected there for a free turn, and I was gonna. I just didn't think it would kill me. Okay, no problem. The man is back in town. Swampert's got to do some heavy lifting here. We are faster, which is nice. They didn't set up. They didn't set up anything crazy. I think we switch into Pelipper and then we just Earthquake, right? No, Meowscarada is a grass type. Okay, who's this? Yeah, I'm just gonna protect. Protect! Okay. I was actually really afraid of a grass move there. Trick Room? Can we win this? We should have just Earthquaked. It really sucks that we did not Earthquake. I was just expecting Flower Trick a million times over. But we got lucky, I guess. Oh, I was faster than Meowscarada? Maybe they just thought I was going to kill it? No damage there. At least they didn't use Trick Room. So now King Gambit's not the fastest thing on the field. Yeah? Take out for Rig? You know, honestly, Earthquake does that. I should set up Tailwind, maybe? Just to make sure I'm faster. And Earthquake? Doesn't affect Pelipper. Can we kill King Gambit in one hit? No? That's fine. Kowtow Cleave is what I'm guessing is coming out. It could be like Low Kick, but I imagine Kowtow Cleave, which will do big damage, but we're still faster. The Tailwind's actually very important. Oh, they went to Pelipper! By all means, buddy! Hit the Pelly, the Toilet Bowl Bird. Save some water for us versus their Charizard. I see what you mean. Alright. So they're definitely going to Mega. I didn't even think about their Charizard, to be honest. Thank you for the insight. Alright. So here's what I think. Here's really what I think. I can Wide Guard here. Do they click Solar Beam is the question. We're faster, though. We're faster, because we have Tailwind. We have Tailwind. So we're good. We're actually perfect. So we can hit Hurricane into Charizard and then Wave Crash into it? I really don't want to take that damage. What if they protect? What if they protect? I don't think they can take us out with Solar Beam. Actually, they can. Oh, that was such a mistake! No! No! I made a mistake! Let's hope it works out for us. Oh, no! Okay. Oh, I really could have played that really well. I could have just protected. Okay, that's fine. Our Tailwind, we still go first. So we take out the King Gambit, but we should have just killed the Charizard. It's so stupid that we didn't kill the Charizard. And it's gonna Heat Wave, so it's gonna take out. We lost. We lost! Please, Solar Beam! Please, Solar Beam! And I forgot that that misses. Well, we didn't lose Swampert. We're good. We're chilling. I think we didn't lose because I forgot that doesn't kill Swampert. Alright, so now we have the Damp Rock Sableye, and I think they're down to 2 Mons, right? Am I tripping? Oh no. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. We have 2 turns of Tailwind. Okay. I literally think I have to Rain Dance? This is a problem. I don't think we can win. Rain Dance and Ice Punch? Meowscarada? We don't kill Meowscarada, do we? The Heat Wave won't kill us in the rain, though. I think we literally have to do this, and we have to kill Meowscarada, because Meowscarada is going to kill us this turn. Heat Wave will not kill us, and they can't use Solar Beam. I guess they could have, like, Air Slash. Let's see what happens. It does not kill. Freeze! Freeze! No. No RNG for us. There's the Flower Trick we were worried about earlier. GG's. That was a good game. That was fun. That was very fun. And we actually had a chance there. I don't know what I could have clicked, to be honest. Like, I had to take out the Meowscarada because Charizard was kind of neutered. He does have Weather Ball too, so that would have probably killed because he has a very high special attack. But GG's. More power to you. I'm just gonna go ahead and forfeit this one. Alright, 4 and 3. We are 4 and 3. That is okay, though. That is fine. Having some fun. Thunder. Man, it feels like a year ago that I played Thunder. Some of these games could be long, man. Alright, get into our next one, baby. I really want to hit 1600 tonight. So I gotta win like 2 in a row or something. Sean DeMole. Yes, sir. We will come back harder. Ooh, I like this. This is a Sun team, but also a Sun and Rain team. Interesting. Well, the answer for the Rain, because I can burn Basket Legion. That's about all I can do is burn Basket Legion. But I feel like they're going to be very inclined to bring Basket Legion because of my Rain. They're going to be like, yeah, we want something that works in the Rain. So I can burn him if he comes out first. They might even just set up Rain for me, which I don't think they will. I think they'll make me set up Rain. I'm going to bring Arcaludon, because Arcaludon's going to be good into a lot of these Pokemon. A lot of them. Is this one we can bring Metagross? It'd be good into Arcaludon. It'll be good into... It has priority. They can't stop that either. No, it just makes more sense to bring Swampert. Swampert's just better. It's just so much better. And then I don't think we need Pelipper either. I feel like, well, what if they run the Heat Core, plus they have spread moves? This guy will be very good into Venusaur, though. Yeah, let's take a little risk here. Let's take a little risk. We're gonna just bring one Rain Setter. Hopefully they decide to utilize our Rain. That's my goal. That's what I would do if I was them. I'd say, hey, thanks for the Rain. We're gonna use it. And that might be what they do. Told you. Here's the cool part. The Rain isn't even fucking set up yet. So we don't have to set the Rain up right now. And I don't think I'm going to. I think they're running probably Swift Swim or something other than something like that. We're going to go ahead and burn this Basket Legion. And we're just going to smack this guy in the face with the Aura Sphere. And honestly, he probably doesn't have Aura Sphere. So this gives us a nice little advantage. And I don't think they're going to click Electro Shot because the Rain's not up. They wouldn't take that risk, right? Let's see what happens. Way less damage. Way less damage. How's it going, George? Yep, Master Ball is fun. My little brother can't seem to get up in there. But I've been, honestly, since I've been playing consistently, there's the Electro Shot. But here's the cool thing about it. It doesn't kill me. And Aura Sphere will hurt. Aura Sphere will hurt a lot. His Arcaludon is so much bigger than mine. Oh, he went into the wrong gentleman. That's the wrong person you need to hit. Yeah, guess what's coming next turn too, buddy? And... Wait, forfeit? Why did they forfeit? They must have had, like, nothing in the back. That's crazy. I will take it, though. I will take it. I never understand those. Maybe... How many hours do I have in this game? Great question. I don't even know how to check, to be honest. Probably a decent amount. Probably, like... 200 hours, maybe? I like this game. I've played it since day one, and I was waiting for this game to come out. I was so hyped when it did, and truthfully, I've played probably every day since day one. Every day since the mobile game came out, I've played. Hey, win's a win, for sure. A win is a win. Alright, we got some fire boys over here. Ooh, we got some fairy boys over here, too. See, Earthquake from Swampert and Stomping Tantrum is really going to mess up their... I have a lot of options here. I'm really not scared of this team at all, for the most part. I definitely need to get rain set up. Here's the thing: they can have snow warning with Ninetales, so I am gonna respect that and bring both my setters. I think I'm gonna start with Archaludon, right? They don't have a Trick Room setter, do they? They have Whimsicott. They might set up Trick Room with Whimsicott. Let's go with this gentleman, Arch in the back, and Pelipper, just to respect that snow, so we can just turn it off when we want. Sableye can do it, but sometimes they kill Sableye immediately, especially with Moonblast from Whimsicott, or, honestly, Ninetales. Who we bringing? Okay. I don't really have a great move here, turn one, do I? I can go ahead and Rain Dance. You know what I can do, actually? I can go ahead and swap into Pelly, so I can just Earthquake. Actually, you know what? He's gonna Fake Out, right? I really don't have a good turn one here. I really don't. Let's just Rain Dance. Get it set up. And Protect. They might just double into Sableye. If they predict that I Protect, I would double into Sableye. The problem is setting up Rain Dance does give their Scald a huge boost from my Milotic, but it's okay. Okay, good Protect from us, because they were going to fake us out anyway. Rain Dance comes out, they Scald? Maybe they doubled into Swampert? Nah, I doubt it. They have to attack Sableye. There it is, that's okay. Big damage, but I'm not too worried about it, and at the same time... Who do they have in the back that I'll need Sableye for? Nobody. Sableye was just a bad pick here. I just did it to set up the rain, which I have done. So now I'm just gonna do what I can. I'll use Foul Play against Milotic. It doesn't really make sense to do this, but... whatever. And Wave Crash into Ensign. Crap. Okay, that's fair. That's just still gonna do big damage though. Alright. And Scald, actually does it kill now? Yeah, that's fine. Good news is we can immediately turn off the snow with Pelipper. They might just pull Ninetales back in so they can turn off the... But the thing is the snow really doesn't threaten me too much. And it's like, it doesn't hurt my water moves, right? So I want to say that I'm doing pretty good here. Now, I'm going to try to get a Tailwind off just to be faster, even it not in the snow. And then we can just Earthquake. This is fine. I think they have to protect her withdrawal Ninetales or they're dead. And they know that. So my Lodic's going to be the last one standing. But if they bring in Incineroar, which is smart, they get the Intimidate off. Okay, they protect. We're going to get the Tailwind off for free. Maybe not for free, but we're going to get the Tailwind off for sure. Big damage, though. Please don't burn. Thank you. Alright, and now Pelipper gets to go first. So this is a big deal, because now we can really do... Well, actually, we might not actually be faster than Ninetales. It's not Choice Scarf, but I forget how fast it is, but it might still have speed, because we're min speed with Pelipper. I really just say we do this and this. Is there any reason not to do this? Here comes the Incineroar, most likely. Yep. Gonna lower my attack a bit, which is fine. We're gonna get a very big hit into this Incin anyways, and we should still kill the Milotic with Hurricane. But Milotic is so tanky. Milotic might survive this Hurricane. But that's the thing, it's such a good move. It's Stab, it's 120 base power. Yep, it sure lived it. That's okay, though. Wow, and it kills Swampert. Oh, that's tough. They're going to have Fake Out next turn, which I'm honestly very... I kind of want to give it to them. Who do they have in the back? Ninetales, which they will turn off that snow. Alright, I can't really use Electro Shot. Not in a way that makes sense for me. But I can Hurricane and Aura Sphere. Here's the thing. They're going to Fake Out Archaludon. Oh, I don't even want that boost. Pelipper has a Focus Shot still. I really hope they don't Fake Out Pelipper, because if they do, I might be cooked. If they Fake Out Pelipper, I am cooked. And they're actually very likely to. They just don't have any other physical attackers, so there's no really reason for me to get that defensive boost from the Fake Out and take a hit from my Milotic if they happen to double into me. So let's see what happens. But if they predict that and they go for Pelipper, I'm also cooked. Come on. Come on, boys. I have a chance here. Okay, they did Fake Out Archaludon. That's perfect. Hurricane does come out. We're going to kill the Milotic. Now, was this our last turn of Tailwind? That's a big deal if it is. It might even be our last turn of Rain, but it doesn't really matter because Ninetales is coming in. Oh, I can Wide Guard, though. I have one more turn of Tailwind? Nice. Okay. Here's the good news. I'm faster right now. So they have to double protect in order to avoid... Yeah, they have to double protect here. I would double protect. Yep. There's one protect. They didn't double? Well, I guess they didn't die, so kudos to them. Okay. I don't know if that was the smartest play for you, buddy, but... They have another Pokemon? Am I tripping balls? I am tripping balls. I think I lost, gentlemen. I thought that was their last 2 months. Truthfully. Who do they have? They have their Mega still. I'm cooked. I'm actually cooked. Alright. Good news. Good news. I can Tailwind. And kill the Ninetales this turn. If they double into, which they're probably just using like an Electro Web or something. That's what I was using, but it's not a very good move on this Pokemon. I actually don't know what they're gonna run. I thought they were gonna Blizzard. Why didn't they Blizzard? Maybe they thought it was gonna Wide Guard. This kills, right? It's extremely effective. What's Electros doing? Electric move into Pelly, right? I still get my Tailwind up. I'm faster. I eat those for breakfast, big dog. Breakfast and dinner. Let's go. Let's go. I think, okay. That's not good. That could cost us the game, just that paralyzed. If we get paralyzed, yes. And if we're slower and they just take us out, yes. TUT? I don't know what TUT is, but I appreciate the compliments from my webcam. Let me know what webcam tut means. Is that my settings? Probably. Alright, they have fake out, so we have to protect. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We gotta double protect here. I don't think they can do any, like, other moves, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Double protect, get rid of the fake out. They were probably faking out Pelipper. We have the tailwind, so we are faster. Now, can we kill Electros in one hit? No. No, we cannot. But we can hope that this Hurricane takes this man out. And then hit this man with... That is not a good moveset. We just have to hit it and hope that he can't kill us first. What? That does nothing? Everything that I have, praise the Lord. We lost this game, boys. How does that do nothing? Nothing? That actually gives us a smaller chance. We're faster, so we just have to take out this Ensign right now. But it just doesn't matter. We can't kill Electros. What? That's the most damage we've done? We can't even kill this man. Where's our damage? Yeah, it didn't matter to begin with. Ah, that sucks. I really felt like we had that one, and then I forgot that they had another... Oh, we got Parting Shot. That is right. We did get Parting Shot. Alright, well, that's another one we lost, unfortunately. That does suck. But that was an L, as simple as it is. I usually don't like forfeiting, because, man, I can't tell you how many times, like, early especially, if there's a lot of game left, because people can just make really bad mistakes. But late into the game like that, it's pretty bad if you can lose that. Took the L, unfortunately. The cool thing about this game, what I really like about it, is just how do you improve? You improve by sucking and losing, and getting into situations where you can't do anything, and deciding that I'm not going to be in that situation again by changing your team. Alright, interesting. Blaziken. I really liked using Blaziken. Blaziken, my little brother could not beat my Blaziken team at all. I hate Sylveon, I hate Goldingo, I hate Meowscarada. I like Blaziken, personally, but I hate being up against it. Here's my thought process. Okay? We go this gentleman. They have a lot of wide guard potential right here. This gentleman, this gentleman. Do they have any moves that guaranteed hit? I don't think so. I want to immediately switch in. Well, I'm going to use wide guard. They don't have weather, too, so... One weather setter, gotta be careful with that. Sableye probably would have been better, but wide guard is just like, they're going to rock slide right off the rip with Blaziken. That's what I would be doing. Okay. Hyper Voice from Sylveon, though, is very likely. Good thing is we went with Metagross. Oh, it's going to be running knockoff. Easy. We might be cooked, boys and girls. We might be cooked. Alright, first things first. I'm the realist. Should I just Tailwind? Probably not the best idea, but let's try to go with it. I'm really more scared of this Meowscarada than anything. But let's Iron Head the Sylveon. They might just protect it and knock us off, and that would be the worst turn one ever. I don't like this at all. I really just hate Meowscarada. It's such a good Pokemon. I never know what moves to click. Yeah, they protect it. That sucks. Ah! It's not gonna kill Pelly. Okay. I can live with that. I can definitely live with that. That does suck that we do not get to kill the Sylveon, unfortunately. But the Tailwind comes up. We're faster than Meowscarada now, and now we can hit it with a Hurricane. Which isn't actually gonna do too much. You know what? I think now we Wide Guard, right? We're faster, right? It can't change types yet. Perfect. They thought we were gonna hit Sylveon. We did Wide Guard, which was a problem, but that's okay. We should be able to kill the Meowscarada right here. Did it try to do that into Pelly? Probably. Bye-bye! Let's go! That's nice. That is nice. They probably thought we were going, like, rain, to be honest. And I kind of need to preserve the rain, because... There's the Blaziken. Now I'm really afraid of the... See, how many turns of rain we have? We have 3 turns of rain left, and we have 2 really big rain Pokemon in the back. I'm going to switch into Overcool here. And I'm going to go ahead and Stomping Tantrum Blaziken. Do they kill Blaziken? Oh, yeah, it's going to... Well, it can't use a fire move into me right now, because the rain's up. I really have to preserve rain. I just have to. Orcaladon needs it. Overcool needs it. And if he uses Rock Slide, which is probably very likely, then Overcool has a really good chance of missing it, because it's already low accuracy. It's wearing Bright Powder right now, and if I use Minimize... Actually, that's not good. That's fine. Actually, you know, this is a fine turn. Oh! This is a fine turn. Speed boost. Alright. Yeah, I like it. So we get to minimize. Boom. Beautiful. And... Stomping Tantrum? My guess is he's going to Extreme Speed again into Overquill. That's what I would do. I really do not like Overquill, and I want to get rid of it. I just brought it in to kind of just tank some hits for Pelly, because I have to preserve Pelipper for Orcaladon, and honestly this fire type move. But we get to go first because of Swift Swim, so that's huge, because they're using Rock Slide here. Oh, and we get to Stomping Tantrum first. This is why Tailwind is... That sucks, guys. That's called RNG. Oh, there's a bug on my leg. It's a little fly. Ah! Okay, well, it used Flare Blitz anyways and killed itself, so that's great. That's gonna hurt, right? Nope. Sorry. Alright, what's really cool about this, is Sylveon comes in, we're faster, although... Oh, wait, no, Tailwind's gone. Oh, they just forfeit? Love it! Love it! There we go. I take that. We were in a winning position, but the game definitely wasn't over. So, that's great. That is really good. That is really good. Let's go. All right, boys and girls. We are getting closer and closer to 1,600. I think I'm going to end the stream once we get to 16. Hopefully that happens. Mama Peach. We have to win 2 more games in a row without losing one. So, let's see. This is like the same team. Mudsdale, Meowscarada, Sylveon, Blaziken, Dragonite, Goldengo. Is this not the exact same team we just played? It's a different person, same team. That's a little confusing, to say the least. Alright, let's go with... I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And we are done. Sorry, I didn't click done. Alright, they went with a little bit of a different focal point. I like the wide guard immediately. And the Iron Head into Diva. Actually, you know what? That hinges on two things that Sylveon isn't going to protect. If it protects, our whole kind of turn falls away. So let's go ahead and Tailwind first. If they Hyper Voice, they Hyper Voice. But we should actually be able to take care of this Mon with a Iron Head. And if not, we have priority Bullet Punch next turn. And we are faster than Sylveon. So if they protect Sylveon, it would have been really sucky to do Wide Guard for their Hyper Voice and then attack into them. So, but this guy, it kind of sucks for this player because I just played your team, buddy, 1 game ago. So I have a decent, I mean, I say that, watch, I'm gonna lose, watch. That comes out first, does that kill? Focus Sash? Yep, okay, cool. Cool, I'm alright with that. Hyper Beam. Touche! Touche, buddy! Now, what's Dragonite doing? Is he using like Icy Wind or something? Interesting. We didn't get the Tailwind off, but you know what? I'm actually kind of happy with that because here's the big deal right now. Here's the big deal. What did he just use? Scale Shot? Oh, it raises his speed. We get to bring in... Should we bring in Overquill? Or Caledon? I like our Caledon more just because I can get him set up and get him rolling in the rain. And Metagross is a massive threat right now. So, what's really cool is we can literally just go Electro Shot into Dragonite, Bullet Punch into Sylveon. Now, it's probably... Here's the thing, they're slower, right? Do I have any reason not to hit Iron Head into Sylveon? Any reason? It's slower than me, right? So if he switches... Yeah. There we go. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, if he switches, we can get maximum damage, and Iron Head does much more damage, obviously. Congrats, George. It is, Oh, he's hitting me with... What was it, Superpower? No, not Superpower. Was that Superpower? I don't know what he hit me with. It's okay, though. Yes, that was Superpower. Cool. That did not do much damage at all. And Electro Shot's coming through, and it's going to do a nice little chunk, and we get a special attack boost. We are in a winning position already. All of our attackers, the rain is set up. I actually like the idea of switching out Metagross. But I also need to see what they're bringing out here. Are they bringing out Blaziken? Who are they bringing out? They haven't Mega'd yet, so my guess is Blaziken. That is not Blaziken. Alright, well, Steel doesn't do that much into him, right? That's good. We can take out this gentleman right now, and we can Stomping Tantrum into... Now, Shadow Ball is going to hurt Metagross, but does it kill Metagross? That's the question. Shadow Ball into Metagross is probably their play right here. Maybe it's Make It Rain to just take out our Caledon before he can get going. And they just leave Metagross alone. Who knows? What team are you running, George? If you're still in chat. There's Shadow Ball. Please don't kill. Boom! Massive! Massive! That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt! Let's go! And a crit at that. I wonder if that mattered. Bye-bye, Iron Golem. And then they're gonna use Superpower again. Which just isn't gonna do it. It's not gonna do it for you, buddy. And, yeah, that's gonna be GG's with the Dragonite. That means they have one more Pokemon? Almost back into Masters. Sandrush. Houndstone, nice! I hear Houndstone's very, very good. I've seen it like twice in competitive. And one time, I beat it without really any problem. It was Focus Sash, but I was like so far ahead. The second time, I didn't even play it. because I think I lost to them before I even got to, like, really fight it. It's not something I see often. Yeah, just the Masquerada. Beautiful. And what's really cool is not only do we have a super effective move against it, well, it's probably going to change, but we can just bullet punch for guaranteed damage right now. I wonder what that is. I wonder if that's to stop, is it underrated? That's awesome. I haven't actually put a sand team together. I love rain so much. I've done sun, I've done snow, I've done rain. I haven't done a sand team. I think I tried once, but I didn't know really what to click. I'm gonna go ahead and just click flash cannon because it's gonna change its type before I can hit it. And yeah, I'm gonna bullet punch this thing to guarantee I hit it. I don't think it's faster than me either, but Masterball is pretty fast, I'm pretty sure. But I am max speed, I believe. Let's roll with it, baby. Didn't even kill me. That's nice. I didn't even see what it used. Life orb, interesting. Alright, that should be GG's. I don't know if we kill it this turn, but bullet punch shouldn't do too much. Yeah, that should be it. Nice win, boys and girls. Nice win. Does that bring us into 16? No, it doesn't. We have to get one more, right? Did they forfeit last game? No, that wasn't. We lost last game, I think. No, we won last game. Let's see where we're at. Nope, not quite. One more win. We need one more win, boys and girls. Come on, baby. Also, if you are hanging out on stream, thank you so much. I'm going to be live streaming a lot soon, so I'm excited to start my live streaming journey. And to be honest with you, I'm going to have a lot of fun. We're going to be playing a lot of Pokemon Champions. I might mix up and throw some like Apex Legends in there, but I am a Pokemon fan at heart. And hey, look, a sand team. There they are! What up? What up, Noah? How we doing back? I don't know if you've been here the whole time, but if you have, shout out to you. If not, alright, we need one more win, and it has to be against this sand team right here. So, full disclosure, we really have to think about this. Alright. Rotom Heat just immediately turns me off of bringing Metagross. Full stop. Steel and Ground really isn't going to help us too much in this anyways. What is likely leads? They usually will lead Excadrill, Tyranitar. I can see them bringing Garchomp Tyranitar, but regardless, they're bringing, or Aerodactyl, regardless, they're bringing something that I can burn. And I like that. I like that a lot. We have to bring the Arch, and we have to bring Swampert. Yeah, this is, I mean, pretty standard pick right here. Do they have any moves that are guaranteed to hit? No, probably not. Overquill isn't the worst option in the world. It's not the worst option, is it? But I ran out of time. I was thinking about just turning the whole team off, go Overquill, Sableye, set up the rain, minimize, and with Arch and somebody else in the back. But they have Sand. I really do need to respect that Sand, because some guys are really good at maneuvering Sand in. So, let's see what happens. Alright, clearly they want to switch in to Sand. Which means that I can't use Electric Shock, because this is what's going to happen. Flip Turn or Volt Switch is going to come out. And when they Flip Turn or Volt Switch, it's going to bring in the Sand. So, what we can do, though, is we can go ahead and burn Basculegion. Do we want to switch Arch? They're going to switch in Tyranitar, which we can hit with Aura Sphere. Yeah, we're just going to protect Arch. Right? Will-O-Wisp, Basculegion, so if he Flip turns out and brings in Tyranitar, we're chilling. And let's... Actually, you know what? We... Read the switch? Can we read the switch, boys and girls? No effect into Basculegion? Can we read the switch? We missed the freaking... We missed the flame. They used Trick. They didn't... Well, they have to use Flip Turn. That's what I'm, like, banking on. This was the worst play ever if we did not... If they did not use Flip Turn. Oh my gosh! I called it! Please be Tyranitar! Please! Please be Tyranitar! What a read! What a read! Please be Tyranitar! Let's go! I think we just take it out immediately! Read of the century! Read! Oh, we didn't take it out. That's okay. We got big damage on that man. What did he use? What did Rotom use? I don't even know what Rotom used. Called that thing, Noah. I know you've seen that. Alright, now we can just turn off the rain. And then Electroshock to finish off Tyranitar? Why not? It can't kill me, right? We have a defense boost, too. Did it use, no, it didn't use Electro Web. That's perfectly fine. He can't use Earthquake now. Who's he bringing in? Basket Legion? Yeah, probably. I would. Maybe Garchomp? Maybe he has a Mega up his sleeve? Garchomp, there it is. We get the Electro... Oh, we're faster, too? Oh, my gosh. This is not going good for this gentleman. This might be our last game, people, because we are in a winning position for sure. For sure. And we get to burn Garchomp next turn. They have no more weather, so we don't even have to worry about weather. I like this. I like this. Rotom? Back into Rotom? I would go Basket Legion, right? I really can't hurt Basket Legion. And that doesn't really give me an option to burn. Rotom, that's fine. I like having only one option, which is to burn this Garchomp. Oh, I'm Choice Scarf? Oh, that sucks. I forgot. That's what he used first turn. My dumbass. Alright, let's go Pelly. Electroshot into Rotom? This is such a stupid move. Let's just go ahead and Protect. Because they might Volt Switch into, Oh, you know what? I should have I thought I was bringing in Swampert. Okay. We've made some good reads, but we're kind of in a bad spot, so let's see what happens. They have Mega Garchomp. What do you know? That's actually surprising, but we're here. Yep. That's why I should have switched into Swampert, man. I didn't even think that he might be using an electric move, and of course he would. Why wouldn't he? Bad play from me, for sure. Okay, good news. Here's some good news. I can at least Wide Guard with Arcaludon right here. So I can Wide Guard, with Pelipper. That way if he uses Earthquake, it doesn't do any damage to me. And I'm going to Electroshot into Rotom, which doesn't make much sense at all. But I'm going to do this so that I can get one more special attack boost so I can just take out their Garchomp. That's fine. Please Earthquake again, and I will take a free swap into, beautiful. I will take a free swap into Swampert to end the game. They didn't set up Tailwind, did they? No. Swampert's gonna be the fastest Mon. Okay, still did big damage there. Rotom isn't really a problem at the moment. But Sableye with Choice Scarf, yeah, that sucked. I'm glad it tells me, though. It's not like, oh, sorry, you can't actually do this. No reason not to Electroshot into Rotom, right? We are going to kill this Garchomp with a Ice Punch to the face. It's probably going to Protect if it's smart and switch out. I actually don't know what happens here. We're faster, though. Maybe he Thunderbolts into... Well, it doesn't matter. Actually, he could Thunderbolt into Arcaludon. Goodbye, Garchomp. Goodbye, Chomp. Let's go. Okay. That is an odd move to pick, but more power to you. Alright, now we got two, hitters. Two real hitters. The question is, no, yeah, we still got plenty of rain because we set it up with Damp Rock. So we probably have 2 or 3 turns at the bare minimum. Alright, and who are they bringing in? Just one Pokemon. We got this. Stand up now and face the sun. Let's go. We didn't get to burn the Basculegion, but it doesn't matter. It just don't matter. Wave Crash is gonna hurt. Electro Shot is gonna hurt. Now, he probably Last Respects into Arcaludon here, which is fine. Kind of fine. We get to Wave Crash first. We are faster, and that is going to do some big damage. So, yeah, we're chilling. Last Respect into Arcaludon kills Arcaludon, I'm pretty sure. Oh, into Swampert. Nice. The guy who already attacked you. You have to go Arcaludon there, because now Arcaludon just gets to finish off the job. If you go Arcaludon, I don't get to attack, and then next turn, it didn't matter. Next turn, I use Wave Crash still, but... GG's. We are the highest rank, officially, that we've ever been. Because I didn't really actually... it was 1580 something. That's what I knew. And now we have hit 1600, which I don't even... Does that change anything? I don't know when Masterball rank 3 actually starts. It probably starts at like 1750 or something. Yep, not this one. But I said that we were going to end stream, guys, whenever we hit rank above a 1616 rating. See, the Basculegion, I actually never have problems against. I feel like I just always... Like, when I use Basculegion, I really love Basculegion. But, I honestly just haven't had that many problems against it. But, alright guys, we were running this as a stream test, really. And I had a lot of fun with you guys, but we said we were going to end when we hit 1600 rating. So thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. I got a super chat, guys. My first $2 super chat. That just is absolutely so amazing. Arthur, if you're still in the chat, I appreciate that so much. You're an absolute goat. I'm going to go and just edit a team a little bit if you guys want to talk about anything. And we'll end here shortly. But you guys are absolute goats for hanging around in the chat. I don't think I'm that... I'm worth 2 hours of your time if you hung around for the whole stream, but I really do appreciate it. So, Quillfish, I mean, Overquill I really don't bring to a lot of... thank you again, Arthur. I really don't bring to a lot of matches at all. It can be so goated, and you guys saw it, like, in stream, I literally had, like, a game where Overquill was just the GOAT. But I really just... I think my team can be better. And same thing goes for Metagross. Metagross won me games there. Like, I think the only 2 games I brought Metagross, I won. Maybe I brought it another one where I lost. I probably did. But Metagross, like, when you bring it to the right matchups, it really does work. I just don't know who I would replace Overquill or Metagross with. Do we have any suggestions in the chat? I don't even know if anybody, besides George, plays Pokemon Champions. But I don't know. Like, I kind of want another... I like Poison. I really do like Poison. So let me see if I can filter. Nope. Yeah, type. Poison Water is what we want, kinda. Poison Psychic. Oh, that's Water Psychic, sorry. Grass Poison. Grass Poison. Water. Water fine. I really like Poison Water. Dark, I mean, Dark is a very nice type, though, on Overquill, because it's immune to Prankster, which is nice. Are there any other water poison types? Well, there you go. I don't really see the benefit of this gentleman. What do the stats look like in comparison? Better attack. Am I running? Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. This is something you always have to make sure you do. This is ridiculous. Look at this. I could be running 2 more points of, like, defense right here. And they were just going to nothing. You have to always look out for that. That is crazy. In fact, why am I not running defense? Why am I running speed? I do not need this much speed. The rest in defense. Actually, you know what? We're supposed to just do HP, right? Like, in Swift Swim, it doubles his speed. 240 is, like, fast enough. It's gonna outspeed virtually everything that doesn't have a tail, right? I mean, I guess there's other Swift Swim users, right, that could outspeed it fine, like a Basculegion, but I'm not actually too worried about that. Okay. do that. No suggestions coming through from the chat. Understandable. Honestly, this game is pretty complicated. And if you are just watching for fun, you probably don't know too much about it. Completely understand that. I'll have to keep thinking on it. I do like Overqwil, though. I really do like using it. I like Metagross. All of these Pokemon I really like. And that's kind of my, like, problem, is that I like using Pokemon I like, and I don't like using Pokemon I don't like. Honestly, Barbaracle could be a decent switch for Metagross or Overqwil. I think Metagross would be better, because then we could make Mega Barbaracle with Shell Smash. And then we could do like a Follow Me Pokemon for Overqwil spot. It's not a horrible idea. I might duplicate this team over one slot and then run it with those two, so I don't have to like switch everything again. And try that next stream. But thank you guys so much for tuning in again. I appreciate your time. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you for watching, and hit sub to the channel. Watch some of my videos. I do giveaways. In fact, one of our giveaway winners was in the chat. Noah's Finda won a Meowth illustration rare from me from commenting on my video completely for free. I appreciate the support there, Noah, and everyone that was in the chat. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and if you guys have any questions, you can message me, comment on one of the videos. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, probably. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow, so have a great night.